Why do you keep attracting bums? Why does that happen to you? We're here to answer that exact question today. Number one reason why you probably keep on attracting dusty, bum, narcissistic, terrible men is because you say that you're always attracting dusty, bum, terrible men. Are you the type of girly who goes out with your girlfriends and every time you have a little conversation with them about whatever's going on in your life, the only thing you can bring up is how the men are always treating you horribly and like he's doing all of this wrong and he's doing all of that wrong? You're using the law of attraction against yourself. You're using the law of attraction against yourself because whatever it is you put your attention to, energy will flow to. That's the truth. That is how the world works. So if you're always talking about dusty, narcissistic, terrible men, you're going to get more of those. Because that's like, it's like telling a little kid, oh my God, next time you go out the house, you gotta look at all the blue cars and tell me every time you see a blue car. Like your brain is gonna be programmed to only see dusty, terrible, narcissistic men. And that's what you're gonna end up going towards. Number two, you don't have any hobbies. Having a man is not a hobby. Watching TV is not a hobby. Going shopping can be a hobby, and I will definitely encourage that. It is definitely better than thinking going on dates with people is a hobby. A hobby is supposed to make you grow, not make you do the same thing that you've been doing for the last many years. AKA, is it a man who's gonna make you cry? Who's gonna make you feel like you only attract narcissistic men, boo-hoo, cry in the bed? Is it watching TV, which is literally you just rewatching the same show over and over again? Answer fast, answer right now. And also hanging out with people. Hanging out with people, just hanging out. That is also not a hobby. Because just hanging out to hang out with people that you just hang out with because you've been hanging out with them, does that sound productive? Does that sound like you're putting yourself in a situation that's going to make your life better? Does that sound like someone who considers their time valuable? No. Number three, you are not silly and kooky enough. You take yourself way too freaking seriously. You will be a magnet to dusty men that are obsessed with being some alpha male if you are someone who's obsessed with being the perfect woman. Because that's literally, you're a mirror to each other. They want the perfect woman. They want to brainwash some woman into being their perfect woman. They want to gaslight the perfect woman in today's society under patriarchy is a woman who is super serious. She knows how many kids she wants at 20. She's the perfect woman. She never wears blue eyeshadow that is slightly terribly done. She doesn't eat fun snacks and she doesn't sing karaoke. She doesn't do anything fun. She's serious. She's serious about her life. She's serious about her job. She's so serious that she might actually not have been able to go to the bathroom for like 3 days straight. She's so serious that if you put a lump of coal up her, you know what? It will turn into a diamond in less than 24 hours. If you're too serious, you will attract people that are pretending to be serious, that think that they're gonna get some ego stroke out of acting some role like they're being serious. And you don't want to be around those people. That will be a prison. That will be a mental prison for you for the rest of your life. I don't want that for you, boo-boo girl. I want you to be so free that you could literally fart the nastiest fart in the history of farts and people would literally applaud you. That's what we're rooting for. That's what we're teaching on this channel. They never applaud the serious goose, do they? No, they applaud the silly goose. They always talk about the silly goose, not the serious goose. They're obsessed with the silly goose. You can be serious about getting your dream life and still being a silly goose. That's actually like a serious way of getting things done because it's way more fun. You're taking the edge off without having to be like numero cuatro. Numero quatre. You do not spend enough time alone. Oh my God, I got a booger in my nose. How unsavory. You do not spend enough time alone, girl. And you might have great friends. You might have great family. You might have great people around you, which I may or may not doubt a little bit if you keep attracting toxic people, because most likely people around you or yourself might be a little bit toxic in order for you to attract toxic people, because the people you attract into your life are mirrors of you. What? The only way you can figure out who you truly are, your unapologetic self, the only way you can emerge into the night like who you are, say it out loud, say it. baddie. The only way you can do that is for you to spend more time alone. Because when you spend more time alone and you're not texting everyone to hear their opinion, texting everyone to tell them about your day, calling everyone to like just have someone to talk to, then you realize you have a lot of time. And you'll also realize, oh, I was actually like heaving for people's attention and I didn't think I was. Believe me, I've been there. I was the type of person who, like, if I was out picking out clothes, I would literally text my friends that I thought was my friends, but they were not my friends. I would text them, oh my God, is this cute? Is that cute? And I would always end up choosing whatever shirt like that I was not telling them that I was going to buy anyways. So their opinion really did matter. And that is exactly the point that I'm trying to get to. Their opinion never mattered. It's always about you and your intuition. And your intuition will heighten like crazy if you actually spend a little more time alone. And you will be forced to not people please, which will make you realize that you are people pleasing. Which leads me to the next point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason why it's so important that you spend more time alone is actually probably because you're a people pleaser. And when you're a people pleaser, you're actually a manipulator who has been manipulated by other manipulators to be a manipulator. Try saying that fast 3 times. That was 5. 3 times. Of course, you're going to end up attracting bums, people that want to manipulate you, when you yourself are a manipulator. Harsh truth, truth bomb. Right there. And you might say, no, I'm trying to make everyone's lives happy. I'm trying to make sure everyone's good. Like, how can I be a manipulator? How can that be bad? We are too comfortable saying people pleasers like it's a positive word. We're too comfortable saying, oh my God, I'm a people pleaser, like it's some good thing. It's not a good thing. You are a manipulator. And if we start calling it what it is, then we'll also be like, oh, I don't want to be that. And you'll also realize why you keep attracting people that manipulate you, because you are literally always trying to manipulate people into having specific reactions to you so that you don't feel some type of way when they react to you some type of way. Like, you're trying to make sure that people don't react or people have specific reaction. That is manipulation. Just covered up in some nice little word and some ribbon called people pleasing. And when you are a people pleaser, aka a manipulator who has been manipulated by other manipulators to be a manipulator, you'll also think that everyone's out here to manipulate you. So you'll only go for people that will manipulate you because you're expecting people to manipulate you. Like, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You don't want to be manipulated, so now you try to manipulate people into acting a specific way towards you so that they don't react a specific way towards you, so that you can expect their reaction, which you never can. Which is exactly why people pleasing and manipulation never pays off, because you get caught up in the game that the manipulators want you to play. So to stop being a people pleaser, you just need to tell yourself, okay, I am a people pleaser, which means I am a manipulator. And then you'll be like, I don't want to be that. And then you'll actually start realizing all of the ways in which you try to manipulate people into liking you by doing things for them. And when you stop doing these things for them, you'll see people's real faces, because now they don't have access to your energy anymore. And now you realize, oh, my energy is actually pretty special. And then you'll stop attracting bums, because the bums want more from you and you're not going to give it to them because it's not going to give you anything back. Number 5 plus 1. I can't count to more than 6. What the heck come after 6? You need to be high maintenance. You need to be like extravagant. You need to be like too much, way too much. So much that people are like, what the heck is going on here? Who are you? Who do you think you are? You'll be like, I think I am me. Who are you? Bums are naturally repelled by people that are so kooky that they do not have time for other people. But I will warn you, you have to have worked on your non-people pleasing before doing all the kooky crazy stuff. Because if not, you might be persuaded into being crazy to entertain people rather than being crazy to entertain and keep yourself happy. Like a beautiful witch in her woods doing her potions, having a grand time. The craziness you need to be acting out is something you would be doing when you're just alone by yourself. So do it by yourself. Be alone. Isolate yourself. And number 7, you need to be high maintenance. When you have to put energy into yourself, getting your nails done, doing your hair, putting your makeup on, You won't have time for people that are just here to waste your time, because time is money, and we're trying to make sure you make a lot of money so that you can be your cookie crazy self and do whatever it is you want to do with all the money that you've made. You will keep attracting bums if you do not get to a point where you are obsessed with your own self-maintenance. You need to be so self-obsessed that is like someone's trying to get you to go out and you're like, oh, you know what? I have a manicure today. I'm not going to go. Me matters more than just being around people. That's what matters more. And when people see that you're someone who does your makeup every single day, who wears a cute outfit, who has a little handbag, has her nails done, needs to spend a couple hours before they go out, they're going to realize, damn, if I want to be in this girl's life, I really need to give something, because she's not going to go out with anyone unless she gives some. And this is where the dusty bums leave, because a lot of the times dusty bums do not want to run the marathon. They want to do a little tiny sprint and then call themselves a marathon runner. They do not have the energy for someone who needs patience, which is exactly why you need to be high maintenance, because that requires people to have patience with you. And being high maintenance also makes you set better boundaries. Being high maintenance might be like, okay, I need my beauty sleep, so my curfew for going home at night is 11 p.m. And you don't even need to tell him, that guy that you might be going out with, that your curfew is 11 p.m. You could just say, oh my God, my parents are at home. And you don't even need to live with your parents, but tell them that you are. My parents are at home and they say I need to come home because I have my grandma's birthday in the morning. I have so much I need to do. And then have a lot to do. Get yourself some hobbies. Make a YouTube channel. Make a YouTube channel. Number 8 is you're not materialistic enough. You are not materialistic enough. If you're not a materialistic girl, you will attract bums because they don't have any materials to offer you. They just have the idea of love. Love is in the air. They just want to give you sweet love, which is actually abandonment and manipulation. You are probably someone who believes that love is all you need. Love is all we need. No, it's not actually love unless there's materials involved. If you cannot eat, if you do not have a safe place to be, if you do not have a safe space to express yourself, that's not love. That is just someone who wants your energy but does not want to sustain your energy. That is called draining you. It's not called love. So you need to be very materialistic, which is why I expect you to be better at buying things for yourself. I'm not telling you to go bankrupt or in debt or something, but make sure you spend some money on yourself. Spend some money on a spa day. Spend some money on getting your toes done if you've never gotten your toes done. Look at my beautiful feet. It's so dirty from the floor. Do not be afraid to flaunt that you are materialistic. Talk to people about how you love shopping. I love shopping. Let's go shopping here. Let's go shopping there. Oh my God, I love shopping. I really love shopping. Oh, I love buying stuff. Number 9. I don't know if that's a 9. You are far too obsessed with telling people and showing people how smart you are. You want people to know how smart you are. And I don't doubt you. I'm sure you are pretty smart. I'm sure you're the smartest person in your family. I am sure that you worked really hard to be as smart as you are. I know you're smart. Don't worry, girl. I know. But if you're really smart, then you should also know that you're smart even if you act like you're dumb. You're actually even smarter if you play dumb. The number one reason why a lot of girls end up attracting bums, men that make them do everything, that do nothing for them, that literally give them below the surface of this earth bare minimum treatment, like not even close to princess treatment. You can't even smell princess treatment. Is because they're afraid of playing dumb. They want to appear extremely smart all the time. They want to make sure that everyone knows how smart they are. And every time someone tells them, are you sure about that? Oh, do you really know that? Or wow, they try to like rile up some type of conversation. They try to have like an argument with you. Maybe some guy who comes up to you and he's like, oh my God, I'm pro-choice. And you're like, oh my God, yeah. You're like, you get riled up into an argument with this guy about how woke he is. And like, oh my God, like that's this guy stealing your energy that you could be spending on yourself. And now you're trying to talk to him about how he's so smart and you're so smart. And he just wants to know that you're smart so that he can use you to do things for him. And the way he keeps you doing things for him is doubting how smart you are. Men will meet a beautiful woman and then they will make her tell them how smart she is so that they can make her do things for them, because When they say brains matter more than beauty, it has nothing to do with the fact that they want women to be smart and they're feminist. No. It's because they understand that women have been guilted into proving themselves to men for decades, and that's exactly what they're doing right now. They're being the manipulator who's manipulating you into manipulating. They want you to make them see how smart you are. And how do they do that? They give you tasks. They value you based on your efficiency. If you're really that smart, maybe you should be cooking in the kitchen. Oh yeah, I'm a good woman. I can cook. If you're really that smart, then why can't you do all of these things alone and have a man? This is why the best thing you can do for yourself as a woman is play dumb. Play a dumb dummy. And this does not mean sitting like being like, oh my god, I don't even know what the difference is between blue and pink. No, it means when people ask you stupid questions, you give stupid answers. Well, I want a woman who can cook. Oh my god, of course I can cook. What's your favorite meal? I love making spinach stew. I love spinach stew. It's so good. You just have to get really good at deflecting too. Playing dumb has nothing to do with sitting there and being like, I don't know. It has more to do with deflecting, being like, wow, that's an interesting question. Or just being so ludicrous, crazy, dumb, blonde acting. Like, ah ha ha ha. That people get so tired of trying to ask you serious questions because they can't get a serious answer out of you. They're not going to try to manipulate you if you are like so dumb that you are in your own world. Like they might try to bring up some sob story about their life, which is also a toxic man, by the way. Oh my god, I had it so hard. Oh really? I'm so sorry to hear. I want you to go watch White Chicks and then do what they do. Oh my god, you're not gonna have me in this hotel? What? I'm gonna have to call someone. I'm gonna write a letter. I just really love pink. I just really love makeup. You will be brainwashed by your own delusion to become successful, and they will be literally repelled because they cannot get to you. Every time they try to get to you, you just pull up some really weird stuff. But the key to getting to this point is being so cookie silly within yourself that you can play dumb, knowing that you are the smartest person in the world for playing dumb. You cannot play dumb if you get triggered. You have to keep playing dumb. Anyways, I hope you guys liked today's video. I don't want you to attract any dusty bums. No. And I can make a whole other video because there's many more things that will make you attract dusty bums, and I don't want you to attract them. So anyways, another thing though that I want to add in the end of this video is if you're on dating apps, you will attract dusty bums, but that's another conversation for another day. Keep the interest. This is how marketing works. I'm going to keep your interest by saying we're going to talk about that another day. Bye-bye, girls. Bye-bye, everyone who watches this video. And boys can watch this video too and learn from this video too. But mainly for the girlies. Love you.